If I could sit with my 20-year-old self, I would tell her these three things. Protect your confidence, learn money early, and don't center your life around men. Most of us enter adulthood without being prepared for the real world. We wing it through heartbreak, bills, self-doubt. But what if we didn't have to learn the hard way? Today's video is personal. I'm sharing about what I wish I knew in my 20s about confidence, money, and relationships. Because sis, some of these lessons really hit hard. I wish someone told me about this. So here I am making a video for you guys. Things I wish I knew when I was in my 20s about life, men, relationships, everything, confidence. Let's talk about it. Hi my darlings, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Divine. It's Divine K here. Welcome back to the channel. I help women reconnect with themselves, rebuild their self-worth, and gain clarity on life and businesses that they love. Through mindset shifts, we definitely work on mindset shifts and self-development here, and soul-led strategies that help turn your purpose into income, that helps turn your life into purpose, and then purpose into income. So hey, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to share what I wish someone told me in my 20s about finances, about confidence, about relationships, and just things that you need to know before getting into adulthood, basically. So here we go. The first lesson is confidence isn't loud, it's rooted. You see me looking down here, I have my notes. Confidence doesn't come from perfection. In my 20s, okay? Yeah. Let's keep it to the 20s. In my 20s, I really thought that confidence came through looking a certain way or having everything together. I was always waiting for like a future version of myself to just feel like I'm enough. But what I know now is that confidence is built in the mess, in experiences of life. Like you go through something, then once you've gone through it, you build up your confidence with that. You build confidence within yourself internally as well. It's more so internal than an outward thing. Of course, there's an outward thing that comes with it, but internally, that's how you build true confidence. It's also about saying yes to yourself, even when you feel unsure, okay? Just say yes to yourself. Take a chance on you. It's a daily decision to back yourself, even when you're just like, ooh, like, can we do this? You back yourself. You say, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to be fine. Confidence is actually about self-trust, being able to trust yourself enough, being able to trust yourself with the things that you are doing, with where you're headed, with how you are as a person. That's what confidence really is. It's more than just an outward appearance. But to be fair, when you work on that internal trusting yourself, knowing about yourself, that actually exudes outside of you. So on the outside, you will appear confident because of how you are feeling on the inside, because of that self-trust. Also, confidence to me now is that you don't have to be perfect to believe in yourself. Just believe in how you are now and put your best foot forward and just keep moving forward. And each day by day, you will gain the confidence that you need as a person. Second lesson I want to say is start learning about money. Oh my gosh, this one, like I wasted so much money because I didn't know about budgeting. I didn't know about saving. I didn't know about investing. I didn't know any financial literacy. I didn't know any of that. So financially, I would struggle all the time. And only, I want to even say not too long ago, a few years ago, like I've had to really learn about money and really learn about budgeting and finding ways that works for me. I use a method called cash stuffing. I absolutely love it. If you watch videos on YouTube about cash stuffing, then you'll know. But I love doing that method. And sometimes I do like a digital version of that method as well. Learning how to manage my money, learning how to because I don't know about you, but like sometimes money comes in and you're like, ooh, yeah, we're good. and then you just blink and it's gone. Right. So it's learning how to kind of hold yourself accountable with money by having a budget, by having a spreadsheet or something where you can write down what money is coming in, what money is coming out, what are you spending your stuff on, like really looking into it and not being afraid to look at your bank account. I know I look at my bank account almost every single day. It's crazy, but I need to know. I just need to know what's in there. Like, I need to know. So, getting to that point, but just having financial literacy, I wish I learned that way earlier on. Learn it now. If you're in your 30s or your 20s or wherever you are, learn it now. Just going back onto that topic about money and that lesson of being able to budget, invest. Money is energy. I used to be on survival mode. I used to be very, 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 very much on survival mode, like scarcity mindset. Or scarcity? I say scarcity. Some people say scarcity, but yeah, you know what I mean. Scarcity mindset of like, oh my God, where's my next check coming from? Where's my next money coming from? Like, I need to sort out the monies. Oh my God. I started to realize where that came from, especially with like my upbringing, and how money was viewed in our household. So that obviously it gets put onto you as a child, and you're just like growing up unaware that this is how you're thinking about money. Always on survival mode, living paycheck to paycheck, trying to figure out what to do. Sometimes you just don't have no money at all, and it's like crazy. But I got to the point when I stumbled upon like manifestation and stuff like that. I know. We'll get to that. But when I stumbled upon, that's how I kind of started learning about how I view money, how to respond to money, how to see money, because it shouldn't be something you're scared of. You shouldn't be scared all the time to like spend it. So it helps me with that in that sense. But obviously then I went to the Bible and try to see what else is in there about wealth, and yeah, it's been helping me a lot. So yeah, money's energy. You need to have that energy of the way you treat your money. Actually, someone told me this. One of my friends told me this, and it stuck with me. It's like, treat money how you like to be treated. Like, if you treat money well, if you look after your money well, it will look after you. So I got that, and I've been trying to do that ever since, and we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere, okay? Guys, we are getting somewhere. If you don't know already and you haven't watched my last video, it was an update of what I'm trying to do for the next 6 months, trying to change my life. It's a challenge for myself. So we're going to up our finances too, but it has helped. Having that saying has helped for sure. What also helped me was creating a plan. Create a plan that will help you manage your finances. How much money are you getting in right now? How much do you need to spend in terms of your fixed expenses, like your rent, mortgage, whatever that you need to pay for every single month without fail? And then what are the other things that you need to kind of look at to see if you can remove subscriptions? Do you need some of those subscriptions? Maybe you don't. I remember guys, I love music, and it made me sad that I had to get rid of my Apple Music, but I had to, and I didn't have it for like 3 years. I didn't have it for the 3 years because I was like, do you know what? I'll use SoundCloud, it's free. I have to do the ads, or I'll use like Spotify, the free version with the ads. It doesn't matter as long as I'm listening to music some way, somehow. Yeah, like look at your subscriptions. What are you paying for that you don't need anymore? Like, create a plan, see how much money you need. Also create a plan of how to increase your income. This is something that I will be talking about in my channel in future videos, but like, how can you increase? Because baby, the 9 to 5 by itself will not fund everything. It can fund some things, and most of the time we've been taught that that's how we get the money coming in, and with that money we split it, and then we have to save some, which is like, that's fine. But in order to do the things that we want to do and live the dream life that we want to live, I was going to say that we were going to dream, but we're not dreaming, we're living. We want to live it. you need to get extra income. We need to find other ways to get extra income. Like in the Bible, it says you need to have, I think it was 7 or 8 streams of income. Like it fully says that. So also think about ways of increasing your income, even the income you're currently having now. Like if you are working and you feel like you can get a raise, have a conversation with your manager or with the company head of the company, whatever. See if you can get that. If not, find other ways to make extra income. Are there things that you can sell that are in your house? Is there a side hustle that you are like really thinking of doing and you're like, oh, I don't know, I would say go ahead and do it. I mean, I've had people like the wonderful community I've got so far and clients that I've got that I've had clarity calls with, where I basically coach them through their life. It's either life, business, or both. Some of my clients are talking about business and they don't know what to do. They want to start a side hustle. They don't want to, maybe they don't want to make it into a big business, but they want to start like a little side hustle. How do we get into that? So I guide and coach people through the ideation of a business or of a side hustle. And shout out to my clients that I have already. Love you guys. You guys are amazing. So if you want to have a conversation with me about stuff like that, links in the description box below. Increase your income some way, somehow. Okay. So yeah, that's definitely a lesson. Definitely a lesson. Next lesson I wish I knew in my 20s was you can't love someone into choosing you. You can't love someone into choosing you. You can't love someone into choosing you. So I used to think that I was loyal enough. I was patient enough. I was loving enough for that person, or for a guy. Let's say a guy, because I'm not going to be talking about a specific person here, but loving enough for a guy to see my worth. Yeah, we've all been there, whether you're a guy or a girl. But yeah. So you can't heal someone else's wounds. You can't change how a guy sees you. You can only be yourself, and be yourself from the beginning to the end. Like, you morphing yourself into the way that he prefers this and he prefers that. Nah, we can't do that. And the thing is, we have done that. I've done that. And at the end of the day, you feel drained. At the end of the day, you feel like, what am I even doing here? And I'm trying and I'm trying, and it's still, he's taking the piss. He's doing what he wants. So we can't have that. So yeah, you can't heal someone's wounds with your love. As much as you can love, still love, but you are not the superwoman or superman. In this video, I'm relating to me. So you are not the superwoman to save that person, to save that guy. Do you get what I mean? If a man's not emotionally ready, then he's not ready. He's not ready. I don't like talking about relationships on this channel. Like, I try to stay clear, but this is something I wish I knew in my 20s, okay? Because then I would have just focused on myself completely, like really just gone in. Because for me, love is such a big thing for me. For me, love is beautiful. For me, like, obviously, I think for quite a lot of women, quite a lot of people, but a lot of women, when you're growing up, it's like, oh my God, I want to get married, I want to have kids, I want to, oh my God, I want to be in love. But yeah, you go through things. There's that. You had to choose yourself. I had to choose me, and it took me a while to realize that. I had to choose me, even in my 30s. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm 32 now, so 29, 30, still had to remind myself of these things when like dating and stuff like that. Another thing on that topic, by the way, is men are not a plan. They are a bonus, okay? They are a bonus. No man is your purpose. No man is your purpose. Your purpose is what you are supposed to do as a human being in order to live this life and live this life well. Okay, some people know what their purpose is, some people don't know just yet, but they're in the midst of trying to find out what that is. And I help people with that again in clarity calls when it comes to like the life part of things and purpose. I help people find what that is for them. A man is not it. A man is not it. Okay. Build your life. You need to build your life. Build your life so that love adds to it. And that's what I'm in the process of doing now. So yeah. But like, you need to focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Love yourself so much. Focus on yourself, family, your relationship with God, if you're spiritual, just everything else. And then when it comes to love, that will come in. If you try to force love, it will just not. It will just not work. Okay, it won't work. So there's that. The next lesson I have is protect your peace like it's paying you. Yeah, protect your peace like it's paying you. I wrote that down. In my 20s, yeah, I was saying yes to everywhere and everything. Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, I'm there. Even to things that I didn't want to do, I'm still saying yes. Yeah. I'll be there. Yeah. I'll do that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Even in a relationship. Yeah. This is what turned into people pleasing for me. And eventually you're gonna crash out, you're gonna burn out, you're gonna feel like your cup is fully empty, like there's nothing in there. It's like dry Sahara. Not everyone deserves access to you. They just don't. You need to have time for yourself. You need to have time to just be with yourself, to enjoy yourself, to like, you can be with people, you can have that balance of being with people, but there needs to be a time where you're just enjoying yourself, enjoying your solitude. You don't have to be everywhere all the time. Try and not do the FOMO thing, fear of missing out. Like, half the time you're not missing out on anything. I can attest to that because I've been hiding for like the last 5 years. Like, I've not been out like that. Like, I've been out here and there, but I've not been out like that because I've been just, well, first of all, there was a lot going on. Second of all, within that time period of a lot going on, I was just enjoying my solitude, like just doing things on my own and trying to reconnect, refigure myself out and stuff like that. I'm still figuring myself out. You're always figuring yourself out. But yeah, boundaries are not rejection. Boundaries are not rejection. Boundaries help you to have a life that is healthy, that is peaceful, that is balanced, where you can choose when to say no. You can choose when to not participate in things. Boundaries is self-respect. That's what boundaries is. Like, setting boundaries for yourself is self-respect. Is respecting yourself enough to say no, I'm okay with this, to say actually, yeah, I want to do that, but just up until this point. Actually, no, you're not going to treat me like that, so I'm out of here. To have that courage and to have that self-respect to say, I'm going to do this how I feel is best for me. If you're constantly feeling drained, if you're constantly people pleasing, if you're constantly feeling like you're saying yes to everyone, you need to just take that step and say no. Go back, reassess, put up some boundaries. And if people are not, they're coming and moving crazy saying, oh, you've changed, that's on them. They don't like your boundaries because they're not used to you setting boundaries. They're used to you saying yes all the time. So it's okay. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you have to lose people. Sometimes you have to lose maybe friends. Sometimes it might even be family members. Hey, listen. So setting boundaries is good, okay? That's what I wish I knew in my 20s. Another lesson that I would say that I wish I knew was that you're gonna have some periods of time where you require quite a bit of healing, and it's okay. Like, it's okay to heal. It's okay to come back and check on yourself and see where you're at and find ways to reconnect with yourself, rather than just like holding it in, because I was a person that will hold things in. Like, I won't talk to nobody about it. You will not know. You will not know if I was going through something, because I'm that good. But that in the long run caused me to be very withdrawn eventually, and it also caused me to not be myself, and I needed to heal certain wounds, because the way I would deal with things would just be like, right, I'm just gonna put it there, that's it, keep it moving, not even think about it, not even let myself feel the feelings, and you know, process what's happened. So I would say definitely now it's okay to process your feelings. It's okay to do that and then start healing. It will just keep you sane doing that, and you won't feel like there's a lot stored up right here. Yeah, that's another lesson. Back to relationships. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this again. But the right person will come to you. The right person will find you. You will eventually find that person. Again, just don't force yourself. Like, it's not happening right now, it means it's not happening right now. But also, don't keep yourself locked away for a long time that you don't put yourself out there, because there's like two sides of this thing. There's either like always putting yourself out there because you're always looking for a relationship, always looking for a relationship, always looking for a relationship, or you're hiding and you're like, nah, I don't want to even interact with people. I don't want to interact with a guy. I don't want to, like, there's two extremes, you know. So I would say have a moment where where you enjoy your singleness. That's what I'm trying to say. Enjoy your singleness when you are single, and then when someone does come, enjoy your relationship when you are with that person. Even if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s upwards, like if you're single right now, enjoy it. I have a video about enjoying your single season, is on my channel. Have a look. Just enjoy your time right now. Be present. Another lesson. Look at the lessons just coming in. Another lesson is be present. Actually be present, because we tend to live, for some people who are really creative, or some people who are always thinking, like, that's another lesson. Gosh, the overthinking. We'll come to that. Like, be present in the now and really just embrace what's happened, because when you've got so many goals, you're just thinking, what's the next one, what's the next one, what's the next one. You're not even taking in what you've just achieved. Take in what you achieved. I would tell myself that in the 20s. Take in what you've achieved and embrace it and enjoy it and celebrate it, and then move on to like the next goal, the next thing. Also, another lesson, stop overthinking. You overthinking and creating scenarios that do not exist in your head is going to put you in a weird space in life, and you're just going to be thinking someone's after you when they're actually not. Do you see what I mean? Like, overthinking is it's a lot, and the way to I battled that is by journaling. That helped me, because I was just like, no, like, I'm thinking too many things right now. Like, what if this, what if that, what if that? And most of the time, my what ifs and my overthinking were negative thinking rather than positive thinking. So putting that pen to paper, whatever is in my brain dumping, journaling, is out of my head, so then I can see clearly what looks ridiculous and what don't. What am I thinking about, and how can I process this, and what is real and what is not. I would have journaled way earlier, way earlier, if I knew about these things, and that would help me with overthinking. I don't know more, so I'm happy. Okay, my lovelies, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. See you in the next video, and yeah, bye.